What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be rebuilding the Denver Broncos. So let's go ahead and hop straight into it. Looking at their roster is really bad. I mean, Russell Wilson is old. He's not good anymore. The wide receiver room is very mediocre. Javonte Williams, their running back, is okay. Their old line is nothing special. Their tight end is pretty bad. Their defense, I mean, they have PS2. He's really good. He'll develop well. Justin Simmons will probably end up trading. He's really good, but he's 29. He's going to start regressing. Baron Browning can be good. Zach Allen is pretty mid. And hopefully we can develop Drew Sanders. Okay, so for our schemes and our playbooks, I'm running on our offensive scheme West Coast Power Run. Our defensive scheme is base 4-3. Offensive playbook is Dallas, and defensive playbook is Buffalo. Okay, so I traded Justin Simmons for Greg Newsome, Jedrick Wills Jr., and a second-round pick in this year's draft because we didn't have a second-round pick. Okay, I'm trading away Russell Wilson, Mike McGlinchey, and Garrett Bowles for Xavier McKinney because we traded away Justin Simmons, so we need a free safety now. I'm trading away Tim Patrick and Perrine and a 7th-round pick this year for a 2nd-round pick this year. I think this is an amazing trade. Okay, I'm trading away 2 mediocre corners who are really old, and then just a random guy to get a 3rd-round pick in this year's draft. I'm gonna need a lot of picks because there's a lot of holes that I'm gonna have to fill in free agency and the draft. Okay, so I think we'll get about 4 wins, probably less. I really wouldn't be surprised if we get less, but probably 4 or less. I'd be surprised if we get more than 4. Okay, so our scouts, my 3-star scout is inside O-line, offensive tackle, and then my 2-star scout is outside linebacker, tight end. Okay, so I'm going to sim to the midseason. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't have a single win. I doubt will be very good. So I'm going to go ahead and sim to the midseason. Okay, I am so surprised. We are 3-4? We're not even the worst in our division. The Chargers are 2-4. We're 3-4. The Raiders are 4-3, and the Chiefs are 7-0. Obviously, the Chiefs are 7-0. They're Chiefs, but we're 3-4. We are not 3-4 good. We're 78 overall, and we're 3-4. That is insane. Okay, I'm setting our scouting focus to QB. I don't know why I didn't think of this. I should have made my 3-star scout a QB scout, but I didn't. So I'm setting our scouting focus to QB. Okay, Jarrett Stidham is actually doing better than I expected somehow. 1,600 yards, 8 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 61 completion percentage. Rushing, Javonte Williams is not doing amazing. Kind of sad about that. I expected him to do better. 373, 3.6 a carry, 7 touchdowns, 119 and a touchdown for Stidham, and even 68 and 1 touchdown for McLaughlin. Okay, and then receiving, Marvin Mims with 544, 7 touchdowns. Jerry Jeudy with 538, but no touchdowns. Sutton with 251, no touchdowns. Dolchich with 171, no touchdowns. And Javonte Williams with 82 and a touchdown. So, Marvin Mims is popping off. And then everybody else has either no touchdowns or 1 touchdown. Blocking isn't bad. I mean, it's not great, but it isn't bad. 5-3-2-1-1. Defense doesn't look horrible. Drew Sanders, 50 tackles. TFLs, Drew Sanders was 6. Allen was 6. Benito was 6. Sacks, Browning with 3.5. Leading our team is not great. Newsome with 2 INTs. Sanders with 1. Joel with 1. McKinney with 1. And Surtain with 1. Deflections, Stearns with 5. Fumbles, none. No block kicks and no safeties and 1 touchdown. 1 touchdown so far. PS2 with a touchdown. That's really good. Okay, I'm gonna sim to the playoffs. There's no way that we make the playoffs though. There's absolutely no way. Somehow we ended 8-9. We ended 8-9. That is absolutely crazy. We're an 80 overall, and we ended 8-9. Let's look at the playoff bracket. Okay, I'm just flabbergasted that we ended 8-9. On the AFC, Chiefs first seed, Bills versus Dolphins, Ravens versus Texans, Jags versus Titans. First seed is Bucks. That's unusual. Cowboys versus Falcons. 49ers versus Eagles, and Packers versus Vikings. Okay, so Jared Stidham, 3,800 yards, 27 touchdowns, 23 interceptions, 62 completion percentage. Way better than I expected, to be honest. Rushing, Javonte Williams had a huge comeback at the end of the season. 1,100 yards, 4.2 a carry, 10 touchdowns. 262 and 3 touchdowns for Stidham, and 208 and 4 touchdowns for McLaughlin. And our fullback, Burton, even snuck in a touchdown. And then receiving, Jared Jeudy with a ton of yards, almost 1,200 and 2 touchdowns. But Marvin Mims, 1,000 yards, 11 touchdowns. Sutton, 723, 6 touchdowns, 536 and 4 touchdowns for Dolchicks. And Javonte Williams with 243, 3 touchdowns. And Lucas Kroll, our third string tight end, got a touchdown. Okay, interesting. Blocking kind of fell apart towards the end of the season. Cameron Fleming, I expected to be bad. 13, 7, 5, 4, 2. And then a backup even let up one. Actually, not as bad. I expected for Cameron Fleming to be bad. The rest of these guys actually played pretty decent. Defense, Drew Sanders with 118 tackles. TFL, Zach Allen with 17. Nick Benito with 16. Baron Browning with 13. Drew Sanders with 11. And DJ Jones with 10. Sacks are a bit low. Baron Browning with 9.5. Zach Allen with 3.5. DJ Jones with 3. Nick Benito with 1 and a couple with a half a sack. 4 INTs for PS2, 2 for Newsome, and then a whole bunch of people with 1. Deflections, Sanders and Stearns both had 10. A fumble from Joel and Allen. Xavier McKinney with the block kick. No safeties, and of course PS2 had his touchdown in the first half of the season. Okay, so looking at the awards, Dak Prescott wins NFL MVP. Obviously, we're not going to be up here. Coach of the Year, Mike McCarthy. Of course, we're not going to be up here. But Offensive Player of the Year, possibly? No, Rashee Rice wins it for the AFC. Defensive Player of the Year is Max Crosby for the AFC. Do we have anybody up here? No, we don't. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Rashee Rice. Wait, I just noticed. Offensive Player of the Year for the AFC is Rashee Rice, and then the Rookie of the Year is Rashee Rice. Marvin Mims does come second, though. And we have nobody else up here. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Will Anderson Jr. Drew Sanders does come third, though. And even Riley Moss, our third string corner, makes it up here. Best QB, we do not win it. And we're not going to be up here, of course. Best running back, Pacheco. Javonte Williams does make it barely in the top 10. Receiver, Rashee Rice. Marvin Mims does make it up here, 6th. O-line, Creed Humphrey. I doubt we have anybody. No, we don't. D-line, Crosby. And we don't have anybody. Linebacker, Khalil Mack. And we don't have anybody up here. DB, Jordan Power. PS2 does make it up here. 9th. Best kicker, Dustin Hopkins. My bad. And Will Lutz does come 7th. Okay, I'm going to sim to the Super Bowl and see who wins it. Okay, 49ers beat the Chiefs 35-28. Christian McCaffrey, Super Bowl MVP. Dak Prescott, NFL MVP. Mike McCarthy, Coach of the Year. Rashee Rice, Offensive Player of the Year. Micah Parsons, Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Rashee Rice, and Ivan Pace Jr. wins the Defensive Rookie of the Year. So Rashee Rice wins 2 awards. Offensive Player and Offensive Rookie of the Year. That is absolutely insane. Okay, there are some players that look interesting in free agency, but I don't have the money to really go for anybody. I will see if I can pick anybody up, but I doubt it. Okay, I'm not picking anybody up in free agency because I don't have the money. Okay, let's start the draft. Okay, I'm gonna sim pick by pick because I'm really hoping if the Commanders choose a QB, this is all okay. They don't. Bears shouldn't. Yep. Bengals won't. Chargers won't. And now I'm going to trade up with the Saints to draft a QB. Okay, I'm trading away our first round pick 81, and then a 5th round pick for round 1 pick 6, because I'm scared that they're going to pick up the QB that I want, so I have to do this. So this is the QB that I want. Cole Fletcher. His physicals look pretty good. Really, the only thing that matters, elite throw power. Skills look fairly good. Accuracies look good. Awareness looks really good. Play action isn't bad. Throw under pressure isn't bad. Throw on the run isn't horrible. So he is hidden dev 99 throw power. 99 throw power is amazing. Okay, so with my second round pick, I'm going to pick up Terrence Balmer, a right tackle. His physicals look really good, and then his skills look really good. So hopefully he's hidden dev, and he is. I'm very happy about that because we really needed a right tackle. Okay, never mind. I never stopped. Okay, I'm going to go with Derek Roberts. I mean, he looks pretty good. He doesn't look amazing, but he looks pretty good. Hopefully he's hidden dev, and he is. Let's go. Okay, so with my 3rd round pick, I'm going to pick up Easton Holman. He's a speed demon. His skills look alright. Hopefully he's hidden dev. He is hidden dev, and he's super fast. Okay, I'm going to go with Keenan Mills. He looks pretty good. Hopefully he's hidden dev though. And he is as well. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to simulate to the end of the draft. Okay, looking at the draft recap, we actually got blessed. Cole Fletcher, 81 overall. I'm so glad I traded up for him. Terrence Balmer is a 73. Derek Roberts a 75. Easton Holman a 72. And Keenan Mills a 74. And the CPU picked me up a 67 overall strong safety, which is normal dev, in the 5th round. And then a 66 overall left end, who is also normal dev, in the 7th round. So not a bad draft. Look at the whole NFL. So top player was Lynn Hardison, and then Nick Chambers, and then Ted Spicer, James Henry, Cole Fletcher, Dante Hammond. So yeah, there was a good amount, but I want to look at QB. Justin Torrance was the only other QB that I really looked at. I looked at the other ones, but that was the only other one that I looked at that I thought could have been good. And I think I might be right. I mean, Justin Torrance. No, he's normal dev. He's not even good. Brian O'Neill is also normal dev. I'm looking at all these guys. Nick Panetta is hidden dev. I don't think I looked at him, or if I did, I didn't scout him very well. So I didn't have a good. Sal Herbert was another guy that I looked at. He was horrible. I'm glad I didn't end up picking him up. And George Duhan was the only other QB picked up in the first round apart from the one that I picked up, and he is hidden dead. But I can't be mad. I got the best QB in the draft, 81 overall. He is gonna be amazing. Okay, so this is what the lineup is looking like after the draft. We have Roberts now. I was gonna say after draft and free agency, but we didn't pick up anybody from free agency. Other than a kicker, I got Cameron Dicker right at the end. But we got Roberts, Balmer, Fletcher, and then defense we got Holman and Mills. Those are the 5 rookies that are starting. The other 2 rookies that were drafted by the CPU were way too low overall to even think about starting. But hopefully all these rookies can develop well. Okay, so I think we'll have about 7 wins this season. I mean, we went 8-9, so to be honest, we should make the playoffs if we're going off what we did last season, but last season was just crazy. So I believe we'll probably have 7 to 9 wins this season. Okay, so our scouts is inside O-line, D-end, and safety tight end. Okay, I'm going to sim to the mid-season, and hopefully we have a winning record, actually. Okay, I'm setting our scouting focus to inside O-line. Okay, we are 1-5, which, to be honest, I feel like what happened last season versus what happened this season should be switched. I felt like we should have been 1-5 last season, and we should have been 3-4 this season. Looking at it, there was a 6 overall difference. We were a 78 overall last season. Now we are an 84 overall, and we are 1-5. It's quite crazy. The Chargers are 3-3. The Raiders are 6-1, and the Chiefs are 6-0. Of course. Okay, Cole Fletcher. What am I thinking? Cole Fletcher isn't doing bad. Almost 1,400 yards, 8 for 7, 66 completion percentage. Rushing, Javonte Williams is having a great season so far. 542, 5.3 a carry, 8 touchdowns, 93 yards for Fletcher Cox as well. I mean, he's not really a rusher, but he can move around on the ground. Receiving, Jerry Jeudy, 513, 4 touchdowns. Marvin Mims with 365, 1 touchdown. Sutton with 232, no touchdowns. Dolchich with 230, 2 touchdowns. And Javonte Williams with 41 and a touchdown. Blocking so far doesn't look bad. It doesn't look great either, but Jedrick Wills Jr., 6. Cushenberry, 4. Balmer, 4. Roberts, 2. Menarez, 1. Defense, right now Sanders has the most tackles with 42. TFLs, DJ Jones and Nick Bonito both have 4. Sacks, Baron Browning leads our team with 5. Interceptions, Drew Sanders with 2. Deflections, Riley Moss leads the team with 3. Fumbles, Newsome and Browning both have 1. Block kicks, McKinney has 1. No safeties and no touchdowns. Okay, I'm going to sim to the playoffs. I doubt we make them, but hopefully we have a better record than we do right now. Okay, we ended 8-9, just like we did last season. Chargers 8-9, Raiders 11-6, and Chiefs 16-1. We're an 86 overall now, though. Looking at the playoff bracket, Chiefs and Eagles have the first round bye. It's Texans versus Bills, Dolphins versus Bengals, Ravens versus Raiders, Seahawks versus Niners, Falcons versus Commanders, and then Bears versus Cowboys. Okay, looking at Cole Fletcher, a bit over 4,000 yards, 31 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, 64 completion percentage. Rushing, Javonte Williams went off. 1,300 yards, 14 touchdowns, 4.7 a carry. Cole Fletcher even with 242 and 3 touchdowns on the ground. Jaleel McLaughlin, 114, 3 touchdowns. And then our backup tight end, Nate Atkins, 5 yards and a touchdown. Receiving, Jerry Jeudy went off. 1,300 yards, 11 touchdowns. Marvin Mims, 928. 8 touchdowns. Cortland Sutton, 818, 2 touchdowns. Greg Dulcich, 587, 3 touchdowns. Javonte Williams, 288, 5 touchdowns. Jaleel McLaughlin, 31 yards and 2 touchdowns as well. Blocking was not good, to be honest. 15, 10, 8, 5, 1. Defense, Drew Sanders leads the team with 105 tackles. DJ Jones with 14 TFLs, Baron Browning with 13, and Zach Allen with 10. Sacks, Baron Browning went off in the sack department, 16 sacks. DJ Jones with 7, Zach Allen with 4, Nick Bonino with 3, Easton Holman with 2, Drew Sanders with 1 INTs, Drew Sanders with 4, Stearns with 3 deflections, Drew Sanders with 11 deflections. Newsome, Holman, and Browning all had a forced fumble. Block kicks, McKinney with 1, no safeties, and no touchdowns. So Patrick Mahomes wins MVP. Obviously, we're not up here as a rookie. I mean, it makes sense. Coach of the Year, Nick Sirianni, wins it, and we are not up here. Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley wins it on the Texans for the AFC. Javonte Williams comes 8th, though. Defensive Player of the Year, TJ Watt wins it on the AFC. Baron Browning comes 2nd, though. If only we could have won that. Offensive Rookie of the Year for the AFC is Deontay Bruton. But Cole Fletcher does come 2nd. Definitely would have wished he would have won it, but not horrible. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Kareem Green for the AFC. Holman comes 8th. Not bad. Best QB, Mahomes. Are we up here? We're 9th. Best running back, Barkley. We're 5th. Best receiver, Rashee Rice. We're 3rd, though. Nelson is number 1 on O-line. Manera does come 3rd, though. D-line, Browning is the best on the D-line. Linebacker, we have nobody. DB, hopefully we have somebody. No, we don't. And then best kicker, Cameron Dicker comes 2nd. Okay, I'm going to send to the Super Bowl and see who wins it. Okay, the Falcons beat the Chiefs 38-31. Desmond Ridder is Super Bowl MVP. Patrick Mahomes, NFL MVP. Nick Sirianni, Coach of the Year. Saquon, OPOY. Aaron Donald, DPOY. Deontay Bruton, OROY. And Nick Chambers, DROY. All right. Okay, so looking at the team, there are some depth trait upgrades. We see that Roberts and Balmer are both star dev. Fletcher is superstar. Judy is gone up to superstar. And then over on defense, Mills and Holman both have revealed to be star. And it seems like that is it for depth traits. Okay, looking at free agency, there are some awesome players here I'm going to try to sign. Let's see who I can get. Okay, so we pick up Creed Humphrey and Derek Forrest in free agency. These are the 2 guys that I wanted to pick up because we need a safety and we need a good center. And I saw Creed Humphrey, superstar dev, 95 overall. I knew I had to try to pick him up. Okay, let's start the draft. With my first round pick, I'm going to pick up Kirk Jackson, this D tackle. He looks really good. Hopefully he's hidden dev, and he is. He looks amazing too. Okay, with my second round pick, I'm going to pick up Corey Basquine. I guess is how you pronounce that. He looks alright. Hopefully he's hidden dev, and he is. Let's go. Okay, with my third round pick, I'm going to pick up Adrian Chavez. He looks really good. And he's also hidden dev. Oh my god. Okay, with my fourth round pick and the last pick that I'm going to be taking in this draft, I'm going to take Quincy Jackson. He looks alright. And he's hidden dev as well. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to sim to the end of the draft. Okay, so looking at the draft, the D tackle we got 78 overall, 74 overall right end, 72 overall right end, 75 overall receiver, 76 overall corner in the 5th round, and he's hidden dev. He won't be bad at all. He'll be pretty good. Pick me up a tight end in the 7th round, and he is normal dev. They picked up a left outside linebacker in the 7th round, and he is also normal dev. Not as strong as the draft as last year for us at least, and also in the league it wasn't as strong, but still a very, very good draft. Okay, I'm trading away Cushenberry, Sutton, and Allen for a 1st round pick in this next draft that's coming up. I think this is a pretty good trade because all 3 of them are not going to start, and all 3 of them are going to start regressing at that. So this is a pretty good trade in my opinion. Okay, I think we'll make the playoffs this year. I mean, I think we'll at least have a winning record, at least go 9-8. But I feel like our team is amazing, and I feel like we could easily make the playoffs. Okay, the only scout that I changed, because the only position that I really want to draft is a tight end. So I changed our 3-star scout to tight end because I would love to draft an elite tight end in this draft. Okay, I'm going to sim to the midseason, and we should have a winning record. Okay, we are 6-1. This is way better than I expected. The Chiefs are 5-2, the Raiders 4-2, the Chargers 3-3. So our division is really good, and we are 6-1. That is surprising, but amazing. I set my scouting focus to tight end because I want to draft a tight end really badly in this draft. Okay, Cole Fletcher is doing amazing, over 2,000 yards already, 15 for 6, 66 completion percentage. Javonte Williams is having a good season, 571 yards, 4.6 a carry, 5 touchdowns. Cole Fletcher even 102 on the ground. Jaleel McLaughlin 68 and 2 touchdowns, and Raheem Blackshear with 11 yards and a touchdown, and Jaquan Cook 3 yards and 2 touchdowns. Receiving, Marvin Mims is going off, 647 and 9 touchdowns. Jerry Jeudy 504, 3 touchdowns. Quincy Jackson 486, 1 touchdown. Dolchich 311, no touchdowns. Javonte Williams 33, 1 touchdown. And even Jaleel McLaughlin had 26 yards and a touchdown. Blocking doesn't look horrible. I mean, Jedrick Wills Jr. is not doing good, but 3-2-2-1 for the rest of the O-line. Defense, Drew Sanders leads the team with 40 tackles. TFL's Kirk Jackson has 11 sacks. Baron Browning with 7.5. INTs, Newsome with 2. Surtain with 1. Forrest with 1. McKinney with 1. Deflections, Holman with 4. Newsome, Forrest, and McKinney with 3. Fumbles, forced fumbles, McKinney with 1. Browning with 1. Block kicks, none. Safeties, none. And touchdowns, none. Okay, I'm going to sim to the playoffs, and we should most definitely make it. Okay, so we make the playoffs, but we definitely fell off in the last half of the season. We end 11-6. The Chiefs 15-2, the Chargers 9-8, and the Raiders 7-10. Looking at the playoff bracket, the Chiefs have the 1st round bye, and the Eagles have the 1st round bye. It's Bengals versus Chargers, Dolphins versus Ravens, Texans versus Broncos, 49ers versus Lions, Vikings versus Rams, and Bucks versus Cowboys. Okay, Cole Fletcher ends with 4,600 yards, 34 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 66 completion percentage. Javonte Williams has a monster season, almost 1,500 yards, 5.2 a carry, 14 touchdowns. Cole Fletcher, 246 on the ground and 2 touchdowns. Jaleel McLaughlin even got 6 touchdowns and 128 yards. Raheem Blackshear with 9 yards and a touchdown. Jaquan Cook, 5 yards and 3 touchdowns. Receiving, we had 2 receivers over 1,000 yards. Marvin Mims with almost 1,300 yards, 14 touchdowns. Jerry Jeudy, 1,200 yards, 8 touchdowns. Quincy Jackson, 945, 3 touchdowns. Greg Dulcich, 850, 2 touchdowns. Javonte Williams, 265, 5 touchdowns. Jaquan Cook, 57 and a touchdown. Jaleel McLaughlin, 28 and a touchdown. Blocking, Jedrick Wills Jr. did not do good, but Balmer was 7, Roberts 6, Humphrey 4, and Manera's 1. Defense, Drew Sanders leads our team with 109 tackles. TFL's Kirk Jackson with 21. Corey Basquine with 15. Baron Browning with 13. And Adrian Chavez with 13. Sacks, Baron Browning with 19. Kirk Jackson with 4.5. Corey Basquine with 4.5. Adrian Chavez with 4.5. Interceptions, Greg Newsome with 4. Joel Carr with 3, Derek Forrest with 2, PS2 with 2, and a couple with 1. Deflections, Easton Holman with 11. Forced fumbles, Holman, McKinney, and Browning all forced 1 fumble. No block kicks, no safeties, and no touchdowns. Looking at MVP, the winner is Patrick Mahomes, and Cole Fletcher comes 9th. Not bad. Zach Kaler is Coach of the Year. Do we make it up here? Yes, we do. We come 7th. Offensive Player of the Year is Isaiah Pacheco. Javonte Williams does come 6th, though. Defensive Player of the Year is Baron Browning. Let's go. I'm so happy about that. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Corbin Wall, but Quincy Jackson does come 3rd for the AFC, and Jaquan Cook even comes 7th for the AFC. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Kirk Jackson for the AFC. Joe Carr and Adrian Chavez come 4th and 5th. And Corey Basquine even comes 7th. So we have 4 rookies, defensive rookies, come in the top 10 of Defensive Rookie of the Year voting. And one of them wins it. For the AFC, best QB is Mahomes. We come 5th. Best running back, Pacheco. We come 5th. Best receiver, Rashee Rice. We come 3rd. Best O-line, we come 2nd. Dexter Rowe is the best. Baron Browning is the best on the D-line. Best linebacker, we don't make it in the top 10. Best DB, Greg Newsome comes 7th. And wait, Joe Carr comes 10th. And the best kicker, Cameron Dicker, of course, comes in the top 10. He comes 7th. Okay, let's watch this game. Okay, we're in here. And the Texans go up. Okay, we're tied 7-7. Okay, 7-14. Can we tie it up? No. Okay, it's 14-14. We have the ball back. 21-14. Okay. 2-minute warning. It's 21-14. I think the Texans have the ball. Yes, they do. They have it in the red zone here. Hopefully we can stop them, though. Okay, they run it with Saquon, and they only get 1 yard. If we can stop them, we pretty much have the game secured. But if we don't stop them, then... Okay, Saquon runs it again, gets 2 yards. Just, they can keep on running and get 1-2 yards. I'm fine. Because that means they're not going to get the first down. they're not going to get the touchdown. Oh, they're going to pass it this time. Wait, CJ Stroud runs it in. Uh-oh. So question, are they going to go to tie it up and go for the 1 point, or are they going to try to take the lead and go for the 2 point? That's the question. I can't believe we let CJ Stroud just run all over us right there. I mean, nobody was even okay. So they're gonna kick the PAT, tie it up. We have 1:17, 3 timeouts to get down the field and get a field goal, and leave them with no time to get down the field and get any points. That's all we have to do. Just pace ourselves, get down there, make the field goal with Cameron Dicker, and we got it. That is not good. That's like the 11-yard line. Oh, what? Oh, never mind. What? Okay, never mind. 2nd and 8. We can't be doing those short passes. You need to go for those medium passes. Don't have to sling it downfield, but, you know, you can throw some medium passes, 10 to 15 yards. Or you can do some more check downs. Okay. I guess. Get to the 43-yard line. That's all you got to do. Get to the 43-yard line. Get to their 43. And, okay, you're running for it. You get the first down. You really need to call a timeout here. Call a timeout. Call a timeout. What? Okay, we're going into overtime, it seems. Running it. Okay, we're going into overtime. I don't know why you wouldn't try to get down the field and get a field goal and just win the game, but I guess we're going into overtime. We're going to have a little bit more game. Heads or tails? It's heads. And we elect to receive. Okay. Alright. I would much rather defend than receive. But, okay, smart. Because last time, running it out didn't end so well. We got Cole Fletcher. Big man. He's a big man. Okay, throwing it down. Okay. To Jackson. 8 yards. We don't have to get a whole bunch of yards. Just get down the field, get the touchdown. Get the touchdown. Running it with Javonte Williams. Okay. This is looking pretty good. Just don't do any irrational decisions. You're getting downfield fairly quickly. Really good. There we go. First down. No, that's not the first down. But 7 yards. Let's see. Okay, we get the first down there. Fletcher has had a really good game, it seems like. Okay. Okay, he throws it. Connects with 85. Jackson. Okay, Colvin Jackson, I think is his name. We're in field goal range, but we want that touchdown. We want 6. Okay, Javonte Williams stiff arms a man and gets 2 yards. All right. Not mad about that. Okay. Probably going to pass here. What I would expect. Yeah, a quick pass. 3rd and inches. It seems like Jackson and our QB just have a really good connection, you know? Cole Fletcher and Colvin Jackson have just been connecting very well this game, it seems like. Or at least in overtime. A lot of these throws have been going to Jackson. Okay. I mean, we're getting down there. Okay, slinging it out. Wide open man. First and goal. That's inches away. Jerry Jeudy is inches away from the touchdown there. Would have loved to have been able to get it right there. I mean, he was inches away. It almost looked like he got it, but I guess he didn't. Yeah, just inches. You just got to dive that in there. Just running in with Javonte Williams. And he gets it in there. That's the touchdown. So, all you have to do is stop the Texans from going down and getting the touchdown themselves. Yep, Javonte Williams. He's been really good this rebuild. I mean, his first year, he got like barely over 1,000 yards, and then this year, he had like around like 1,400 yards, which was amazing. So now it just comes down to our defense now. We just have to not let them get a touchdown. We just can't let them get a touchdown. Big kick from Cameron Dicker. They're not going to run it out. They're going to kneel. CJ Stroud out there. Come on. We can't let CJ Stroud beat us. Our team is way too good to be losing in the first round of the playoffs. We have to win at least one round of the playoffs. Huge pass. Deflected. Deflected. Who is that? Deflected by our rookie. Carr. Deflected by the rookie. Carr. Okay, he backs up. Oh, he almost got sacked there. He almost got sacked. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Oh, quick pass, and he connects. He connects. To Sutton? Uh-oh, I forgot. We traded Cortland Sutton, our center, Cushionberry, and our D tackle to the Texans. But it doesn't matter because we get the sack on CJ Stroud. We get the sack on CJ Stroud. And we're still in here. It's 2nd and 11. Okay. Oh, he connects. He connects with Nico Collins there. So they get the first down. They're marching down the field. They're trying to get that touchdown. Come on, we need to stop them here. We have to stop them here. Come on. Okay. A short pass. Okay, they get 5 yards. 5 yards, not bad. They get a 5-yard gain. Okay. 2nd and 5. We need a big stop here. And he connects again to Nico Collins for the first down. Okay. They're at the 15-yard line. We need a stop here. We really need... Okay, he connects again. He connects. 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. He connects. We need a stop here. Come on. Come on, get a sack. Get a sack. A sack would be huge here. A sack would be awesome here. Come on. And is that Dalton Schultz? Dalton Schultz wide open for the touchdown. Are they going to go for the 1 point and then just continue? Are they going to go for the 2 point? It's a question. Dalton Schultz wide open. It's crazy. They're going for the 1 point. The PAT. Block the kick, maybe miss it, shank it, and he makes it, of course. Okay, we get the ball back. That means we need to march back down the field and get another touchdown. That's what that means. We got to get down the field and get another touchdown. Another one. Javonte Williams, huge run, breaks the tackle. It's wide open. Oh my God. Oh my God. It was wide open. He breaks the tackle and there's nobody there to stop him. We get the touchdown immediately. Look at this run. He breaks the tackle. Number 33, Javonte Williams. Oh my God, if this is Super Bowl MVP right there. Super Bowl MVP if we're in the Super Bowl. He just went off. Breaks the tackle right there. Yep, look at that. Jalen Petrie ain't got nothing on Javonte Williams. Get off of me. And runs. He just runs. Wide open. Let's go. That is huge. That is huge. Let's go. Woo. We get the dub. And we're moving on to the divisional round of the playoffs. Let's go. Let's look at the stats here. Cole Fletcher had a pretty good game. 29 for 41, 285 yards, 70 completion percentage, only one touchdown. But that is because Javonte Williams went off. 20 attempts for 168 yards, 8.4 carry, 4 touchdowns. 4. Even Cole Fletcher got 24 on the ground. Jaleel McLaughlin even got a rush for 3 yards. But Javonte Williams went off. He went off this game. And then Quincy Jackson. I'm sorry, I was getting his name wrong. But Quincy Jackson had a pretty good game, especially in overtime. Him and Cole Fletcher were connecting a lot. Marvin Mims had a pretty good game. Greg Dulcich was alright. Jerry Jeudy was pretty good. Jaquan Cook even got a couple of catches. And Javonte Williams got a catch. The blocking was not amazing. We did get an interception with PS2 earlier in the game. That rush from Javonte Williams was huge. That was amazing. I mean, I don't even know what to say. That was just awesome. Uh-oh, we have to go against the Chiefs in the divisional. The 15-2 Chiefs, one of our division rivals, we have to go against. They're an 89 overall, 91 defense, 88 offense. We're the opposite. We're an 89 overall, but we have an 88 defense, 91 offense. This is going to be a really good game, so let's go ahead and hop in and watch it. Okay, we're in. The Chiefs immediately go up 7, but we bring it back. Okay, it's 7-14. Come on. Okay, it's 14-14. Okay, 14-17, 21-17. Okay, 21-24. 21-31. 28. Okay, it's 28-38. We do have the ball, but we're gonna have to play our hearts out here if we want to come back. And we get sacked. 3rd and 26. How do you get in that situation? 3rd and 20. Oh my God, he just got through. What? He just ran right through. Like, he was just there. 4th and 34. Flag. PI. Pass interference. Wait a minute. Oh, there's hope. There's hope. Okay. Short pass. No yards gained. 2nd and 10. You got to get down the field quick. You got to get down there quick. You got to throw that away. Yep. Cole Fletcher did go. It seems like he did go off this game. I saw 4 touchdowns, almost 300 yards. Okay. Oh, a good pass to Jerry Jeudy. Threading the needle there with Jerry Jeudy. You got to get downfield fast, though. You got to just... Okay, to Greg Dulcich for another 1st down. Calling their last timeout. You got to either throw and get out of bounds, or you have to just throw and get a touchdown here. Okay. Come on. Give us a good play. A good throw. Okay, get out of bounds. You got to get out of bounds there. You got to get out of bounds there, 85. Call the play. Throw. Nope. Incomplete. Well, this is mainly just for it looking better on the scoreboard. And the pass is incomplete. It's incomplete. I mean, I'm mad that we lost, but I'm happy that we got here in the first place. I mean, we are going against the best team in the league, against the best quarterback in the league. You know, Fletcher Cox. I mean, not Fletcher Cox. Why do I always say that? Cole Fletcher had a really good game, though. 30 for 44, 348 passing yards, 68 completion percentage, 4 passing touchdowns. Rushing, Javonte Williams didn't really do anything this game. 10 for 29, 2.9 a carry. Cole Fletcher, 5 for 25. Receiving, Jerry Jeudy, 1 for 44. Dulcich, 6 for 50. Marvin Mims, 6 for 72, 1 touchdown. Quincy Jackson, 5 for 67 and a touchdown. Javonte Williams, 3 for 15 and a touchdown. Yeah, letting up 4 sacks was horrible. And then, you know, the defense didn't play amazing. They played all right, but not amazing. Wish I could have saw better from them. And then better from Javonte Williams this game. But, you know, I'm not mad. This just means that next year, we have to win it. I mean, we came so far this year that we're only getting better next year, so there should be no reason that we don't win it next year. Okay, I'm gonna sim and see who wins the Super Bowl. Okay, so this makes me feel better. We lost to the Super Bowl winner. The Chiefs beat the Cowboys 27-24. Patrick Mahomes, Super Bowl MVP. He's also the NFL MVP. Zach Taylor, Coach of the Year. Isaiah Pacheco, Offensive Player of the Year. Micah Parsons, Defensive Player of the Year. Scott Hoffman, Offensive Rookie of the Year. And Kirk Jackson, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Okay, this is what the lineup is looking like after the Super Bowl. Fletcher goes up to X Factor. we figure out that Quincy Jackson is star dev. Marvin Mims Jr. goes up to superstar. And then over on defense, we figure out that Chavez is star, Basquine is X Factor, and Jackson was star but goes up to superstar from the defensive rookie of the year. Baron Browning goes up to superstar. And that Carr was star dev. This team is so good. Going into this next season, they're going to be almost unstoppable. I guarantee. Okay, looking at free agency, there definitely are some players that look really interesting. I'm going to look at them and see if any of them, if I want to sign any of them, or if I do sign any of them. Okay, so sadly, I don't get anybody else that I wanted, but I do Greg Dulcich back. But the other people that I wanted to sign do not sign with me. So that's kind of a bummer. They just weren't interested. So no matter how much money I offered, they didn't want to sign. So sadly, I only got Greg Dulcich back. But that doesn't matter because I have an idea for what I want to do in this draft, and it's going to be amazing. Okay, I'm going to start the draft. Okay, I'm trading away round 1 pick 24 and round 1 pick 26 to move up to round 1 pick 3. Just for safety reasons. Okay, so this is the guy that I wanted to pick. JJ Peterson. He looks amazing. I mean, great elite, great solid. His skills are amazing. He's a round 1 projection, round 1 talent. I was scared that he was going to get picked before my first pick, round 1 pick 24. So that's why I traded up to here, because I wasn't too sure. So I went ahead and traded up to round 1 pick 3. And I'm going to select him. He looks like he's going to be a beast. The rest of these picks, though, I'm going to let the CPU pick because I don't really have anybody else in mind. I do have one person in mind, but I might pick them up later on. But most of these picks, I'm going to let the CPU pick. Okay, so the draft recap. I picked up 2 tight ends, as you can see. I picked up JJ Peterson, and then later, y'all didn't see, I picked up Dave Hutchins. But they picked me up a QB, Damian Kendricks. He's normal dev, so he's not good. But they just picked me up QB, I guess. They also picked up Raymond Clark, a middle linebacker. He's hidden dev, he's alright. They picked me up a halfback, 68 overall, normal dev. In the 5th round, 65 overall middle linebacker, normal dev in the 6th round. 7th round, 65 overall strong safety, which is also normal dev. Let's look at the whole NFL, though. How was the draft? 82, 82, 80. So definitely not the best picks. I do want to see what the Bears, I think I traded with. They picked up right in Timmy Logan. And they picked up wide receiver Khalil Fleming with the 2 picks I gave them. So they picked up a normal dev right end. And then they picked up a normal dev receiver. Oh, sucks for them. Sucks for them. Okay, this is what the team is looking like after the draft and free agency. Really the only thing in free agency we did was bring back Dulcich. But we drafted Peterson and Hutchinson. Both seem like they're going to be amazing. And then on defense, the CPU picked up Cook, which is the only really notable player that they drafted. The rest are just going to be guys that probably never really play. But he's a notable player because he is hidden dev. Okay, this season, is our Super Bowl season. I'm calling it. This is our Super Bowl season. Okay? Okay, I'm going to sim to the midseason. We should easily have a winning record here. I mean, I would actually be so surprised if we don't have a winning record. Okay, we are 5-1 as to be expected. The Chiefs are 5-2, Raiders 4-3, and the Chargers are 2-4. Looking at the stats, this is some interesting stuff. Only 1,400 yards, but 19 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. 68 completion percentage. Rushing, Javonte Williams, not doing bad. 481 yards, 4.3 a carry, 6 touchdowns. Fletcher even got 105 on the ground. Receiving, 478 and 5 touchdowns. 318 and 4 for Mims. Peterson, 288 and 3. Quincy Jackson, 274 and 5. Javonte Williams, 42 and 0. Dave Hutchins, 22 and 1. And Jaquan Cook, 5 and 1. Okay, and then blocking. Blocking seems really good. 4-3-2-2-1. Defense, Drew Sanders, of course, leading the team with 42 tackles. TFLs is Corey Basquine with 7. Sacks is tied for the leading on our team. Adrian Chavez and Baron Browning with 5. INTs, Sanders, Holman, and Sertan all have 1. Deflections, PS2 has 4. Fumbles, there's a ton of forced fumbles. Sertan, Sanders, McKinney, Holman, Browning, and Carr all forced a fumble. Block kicks, Holman and Browning both blocked a kick. No safeties and no touchdowns. Okay, I'm going to sim to the playoffs, and there's no way that we don't make them. I cannot believe this. We barely made the playoffs. 9-8. The Chiefs go 12-5. We go 9-8. Raiders go 9-8. Chargers go 9-8. We barely make the playoffs. We're the 7th seed. The Ravens and the 49ers have the first round bye. It's Colts versus Broncos, Chiefs versus Jets, Bills versus Texans, Packers versus Bucks, Falcons versus Rams, and Cowboys versus Eagles. Cole Fletcher had an underwhelming season, I would say, whenever it comes to yards. 3,800 yards, 36 touchdowns, but only 4 interceptions, 67 completion percentage, 1,200 yards, 4.4 per carry, 11 touchdowns for Javonte. Cole Fletcher even got 308 on the ground. Cole Pete, our rookie running back, even got 4 touchdowns, 42 yards. And then Dave Hutchins, the second tight end that I drafted, that I have as fullback, got 13 yards, 2 touchdowns. Not bad. Receiving, Jerry Jeudy with almost 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns. 777 yards, 9 touchdowns for Marvin Mims. Peterson, 730, 6 touchdowns. Quincy Jackson, 725, 5 touchdowns. Javonte Williams, 281, 2 touchdowns. Dave Hutchins, 108, 3 touchdowns. Jaquan Cook, 5 yards and a touchdown. Okay. Blocking wasn't great. 13, 8, 7, 7. Defense, of course, Drew Sanders leading the team with 141 tackles. Corey Basquine with 21 TFLs. Jackson with 14. Browning with 11. And Chavez with 11. Baron Browning with 14.5 sacks. Chavez with 7.5, 7 for Jackson, 6 for Basquine, and 3 for Sanders, 1.5 for Holman. INTs, 5 for Sanders, and then 1 for a couple of other players. 7 deflection for PS2, 7 for Newsom, 5 for Sanders, 5 for McKinney, and then a couple with more with a lot less. 2 fumbles for Browning, and then a lot of people with 1. 2 block kicks, 1 from Browning, 1 from Holman. A safety from Browning, and a touchdown from Sanders. Patrick Mahomes wins NFL MVP, of course. Cole Fletcher comes 8th, though, not bad. Arthur Smith is Coach of the Year. Interesting. We don't make it up there. AFC Offensive Player of the Year is Josh Jacobs. We don't have anybody up there. Defensive Player of the Year, Max Crosby. Of course, Drew Sanders and Baron Browning come 3rd and 4th. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Dante Stallworth for the AFC. But J.J. Peterson comes 4th. And Dave Hutchins comes 8th. And Cole Pete comes 10th. Defensive Rookie of the Year for the AFC is Cole Dickens. And we have nobody up here. Best QB is Jackson. We come 4th. For best running back, we come 10th. For best receiver, we come 9th. For best O-line, we are not up there. For best D-line, Baron Browning is 4th. Best linebacker, Drew Sanders is 3rd. Best DB, we're not up there. And best kicker, we come 2nd. Not bad. Okay, let's go ahead and watch this game. It should be a pretty easy win, you know, us being 5 overall higher, but you never know with Madden. Okay, we're in. It's 7-0. 7-3. Okay. Going back and forth, no scoring. 14-3. Oh, 14-9. 17-9. 17-17. Last 2 minutes. Oh. We'll be right back. Okay. It's 2nd and 7. A little under 2 minutes. We have the ball. It's tied 17-17. And Javonte Williams gets the first down. Like he always does. Because he is Mr. Reliable. Whenever it comes to running the ball. Giving the ball. He'll get you some yards. He'll get you what you need. Okay, yep, running out the clock. Smart. Handoff to Javonte Williams. 3 yards. A handoff again. Javonte Williams. No yards. Okay. 1 more rush. And it's a gain of 1. Okay, we're leaving them with a little bit more time than I would have liked. A minute on the clock. They don't have any timeouts, but still, a minute on the clock to get downfield and get a field goal isn't the craziest thing. I mean, it's not a thing that couldn't happen. Okay. They're forced to run it out. They get it to the 25. Okay. You got Anthony Richardson coming out. This will be his 3rd year? 4th year. This would be his 4th year, I believe. Gets it. Connects over the middle. Yeah, they have to go quick, so they don't have touchdowns. Okay. Ooh, they are almost in field goal range. This might be the last play that they can get off before having to kick a field goal, so just don't let him connect. He runs up. He gets tackled. Wait. Yes. Let's go. We're moving on to the divisional round of the playoffs, boys. We're moving on. Just like we deserved. Just like we deserved. Let's go. Let's look at these stats. So Cole Fletcher, a really good game whenever it comes to completions. 22 for 24, 235, 91 completion percentage, 1 touchdown. Javonte Williams wasn't great on the ground. 25 for 92, 3.6 a carry, 1 touchdown, and he fumbled. Yeah, he was not that good on the ground, sadly. Marvin Mims had a pretty good game. Jared Judy, Quincy Jackson, J.J. Peterson, Javonte Williams. Only 1 sack allowed. Drew Sanders went off in the tackle department. 12 tackles is a crazy amount. And we even forced a fumble. Kirk Jackson. Yeah, we had some good plays on defense. Offense a bit slow. Defense played pretty good. Okay, we have the Baltimore Ravens in the divisional. Okay, we have the Baltimore Ravens in the divisional round of the playoffs. They're an 89 overall. They went 13-4 in the season. And, of course, they have 99 overall Lamar Jackson. So let's go ahead and hop straight into it. Okay, we're in. We have the ball first. Okay, we go up 3. It's 3-7. Okay, 9-7. Okay, back and forth, back and forth. Okay, it's 12-7. 15-7. Okay, 22-7. Okay, we're going to slow it down here. We're going to go in and watch. It's 22-7, and we have the ball. I think this game is pretty much over, and Javonte Williams gets the first down. I think that ends the game there. We just kneel it out. Yep. It's always good watching. Victory formation. My favorite formation in football. My favorite. Is this a run? It is. They're running it with Javonte Williams. Just the stat pat, I guess. 3rd and 9. So they will do another little bit of victory formation here. There we go. Yep.
So they file for the exits here in silence. And what a job to come in on the road, divisional round of the playoffs, and you get to end it by going.
There we go. We're going to the conference championship game now. And my bets, it's going to be against the Chiefs. Looking at the stats, another good game from Cole Fletcher. 31 for 40, 265 yards, 77 completion percentage, 2 touchdowns. Javonte Williams did better this game. 18 for 78, 4.3 a carry. Marvin Mims kind of went off. Same for Jerry Judy. Quincy Jackson had an alright game. J.J. Peterson was fine. Javonte Williams had a catch. O-line wasn't bad. Defense wasn't anything special today. We did get an interception, though, which is good, but nothing spectacular, you know. Did stop them from getting a lot of points, though. That is impressive. Okay, we're going against the Texans in the conference championship. So, let's go ahead and watch the game. Okay, we're in. We're up 7. Okay, it's 7-0 right now. 7-3. Okay, 10-3. This is still a close game. 10-10. 13-10 going into the second half. 20-10. We can go up here. 23. Okay, let's slow down. It's 26-10. So we're up 16. And we have the ball. This is almost in the bag here. We pretty much have this win. Javonte Williams hesitates a little bit, but still gets 4 yards. Not bad. The Texans call a timeout. We run the ball again. Javonte Williams gets 3 yards on the carry. They call their second timeout. It's 3rd and 3, so we only need 3 here, and that's the game. We throw the ball, get the first down, and that is the game here, it seems like. We're just going to kneel it out and take the win. Yep. Cole Fletcher kneeling it out for the conference championship win. That's huge. Oh, it seems like we might be running it here. Just a stat pat, maybe. Yep, running to the left side. And we don't really gain any yards. Okay. I think we're going to kneel it out again here. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and kneel it out for the win here. And we're moving on to the Super Bowl. This is awesome. We're going to kick the field goal, it seems like, just to stat pad even more. We left them with a second to spare, but it shouldn't matter because even if they get the touchdown, we still win because we're just up that much. We're up 19. So, yeah, we're fine. Yep, kick it short. So they have to return it. And a decent return. But it didn't really matter. And we're moving on to the Super Bowl. I wonder who it's against. I wonder. Because normally, obviously, it's against, like, the Cowboys if you're playing on the AFC. If you're playing on the NFC, normally against the Chiefs. So I wonder who it's going to be against. Look at the stats here. Cole Fletcher had a pretty good game. 19 for 27, 245, 70 completion percentage, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Javonte Williams, a little bit slow. Not great on the ground. 24 for 88, 3.6 to carry. 4 for 12 for Cole Fletcher. And then Raheem Blackshear lost 2 yards. That's really not good. Receiving, Jerry Jeudy and Marvin Mims both had really good games. Quincy Jackson and J.J. Peterson were okay, and Raheem Blackshear made a catch. Blocking wasn't great. And then defensively, it was pretty mediocre. Nothing great. We did force a fumble, but that was about it. But I'm really happy we're making it to the Super Bowl. Hopefully we can win it. Okay, looking at the lineup, there are chances that some of your players can have a depth trade upgrade right before the Super Bowl. And on offense, it seems like there are none, but maybe on defense there aren't. And it seems like Drew Sanders does go up to superstar dev, but it does seem that that is the only one, sadly. But that's not bad. Drew Sanders going up to superstar dev. Obviously, our team is stacked. So there should be no reason we don't win. Let's see who we're going up against in the Super Bowl. And it's, of course, the Dallas Cowboys. The 11-6, 87 overall Dallas Cowboys. Let's look at the Cowboys roster. So, of course, let's look at our roster first. We have 99 Surtain, 98 Williams, 98 Humphrey, 98 Fletcher, 96 Newsome, 92 Browning, 91 Jeudy, 91 Menarez, 91 Mims, 91 McKinney, 90 Jackson, 90 Sanders, and 90 Basquine. And then, of course, the Cowboys are always stacked. They have 99 Lamb, 99 Parsons, 98 Smith, 97 Diggs, 95 Bland, 93 Prescott. So they have a really good team, but I think we have the better team. We definitely have the better team, but they still have a really good team, though. And, of course, the Cowboys always are favorites in Madden. They're just super overpowered. But we should win. I mean, we have a 94 overall team. We have a, 7 overall advantage? So there should be no reason that we don't win. So let's go ahead and hop straight into it. Okay, we're in. The Cowboys have the ball. They're up 7. Okay, it's 7-7. We get the ball back. 14-7. Wait a minute. Okay, it's 14-7, really close. 14-10. This is a very close game. 17-10. Okay. It's a one possession game. The Cowboys have the ball. Yes, the Cowboys have the ball. It's a one possession game. They throw it. Interception by PS2. He runs. It's going to be a pick six. Pick six, Super Bowl MVP. Super Bowl MVP. Super Bowl MVP. PS2, Super Bowl MVP. I mean, that is insane. That pretty much ensures that we win here. A PS2 pick six. Yeet. Boom. Going to number 82. PS2 runs downfield for a pick six. I mean, that pretty much ensures our victory here. They have to march downfield, get a touchdown, and then onside kick and get another touchdown. With the minute 46, 3 timeouts. It's not impossible, but very unlikely. Come on, let's just stop them. If we stop them, that's game over. You just stop them, game over. Come on, we should win this. We're up 14. If we blow a 14-point lead with less than 2 minutes left, that's insane. Tries to do a screen pass, fails. Come on, just nothing big. Just don't let them get the first down. Just stop them from getting the first down. Dak, under pressure. Oh my God, so much has happened there. That was almost a pick, and then that was almost completed, and then it was like almost another pick, and then so much happened right there. But just stop them. Just stop them 2 more times. Just don't let them get 10 yards. Just don't let them get 10 yards. Throws it downfield. Overthrown. Overthrown. This is their last chance. This is their last chance to get the first down. Otherwise, the game is pretty much ours. Last chance. Dak snaps the ball. Under pressure. Pick by PS2. He runs it. He runs. Not another pick six, but another pick for PS2. 2 in the same quarter. 2 in the same quarter. No way. 2 interceptions for PS2 in 1 quarter. That's game. That's pretty much game. I mean, unless something crazy happens, that's pretty much game there. We get the first down, game over. You don't even have to get the first down, just because you can kick the field goal and that puts you way up. Yeah, that's pretty much game over. Yeah, victory formation here, I think. No, run to the right. Yep. Oh, almost first down. 3rd and 1. Get 1 yard. Game over. All you need is 1 yard, and it's game over. Come on. Running it. And he gets that 1 yard. He gets the yard, and this is victory formation for the win. Yep, just run the clock out. Victory formation, my favorite formation in football. There we go. Yep. Yep, that is the final play of this game for the win. We beat the Cowboys 24-10. PS2 might be the Super Bowl MVP. He might just be the Super Bowl MVP. I mean, 2 interceptions in 1 quarter, and one of them is a pick six. The Denver Broncos. I think PS2 is Super Bowl MVP in my opinion. I gotta give it to I have to give it to PS2. I think that means it is him. They're lifting PS2 up. Normally, if they do that, that means that's Super Bowl MVP. There's the Lombardi Trophy. Javonte Williams up there. He was good the whole rebuild. Cole Fletcher, I'm so glad I went up and drafted him in the first draft. He's been amazing. There we go. The Broncos win the Super Bowl in year 4. If I'm right, this was year 4, I believe. PS2 with the pick 6 to solidify this game pretty much. Yeah, Cole Fletcher didn't have an amazing game. 11 for 20, 169, 55 completion percentage, 2 for 1. Javonte Williams was pretty good. 25 for 123, 4.9 a carry. 3 for 1, 3 for 8. 5 for 94, 2 touchdowns, 4 for 41, 2 for 34. But this is where it came into play. The 2 interceptions and a pass deflection from PS2. 3 tackles. He went off this game. Yeah, there's no way he's not Super Bowl MVP. I'm so happy. Yeah, this was great. Okay, obviously we win 24-10. Patrick Surtain, Super Bowl MVP. Patrick Mahomes, NFL MVP. Arthur Smith, Coach of the Year. Josh Jacobs, Offensive Player of the Year. Aiden Hutchinson, Defensive Player of the Year. Dante Stallworth, Offensive Rookie of the Year. And Kerry Ford, Defensive Rookie of the Year. So this is what the final team looks like that won the Super Bowl. Cole Fletcher developed amazing. He's now a 96, 99 with morale. Javonte Williams developed well. Jerry Jeudy, Marvin Mims, both were great. I mean, the O-line is really good. The defense was what was amazing. Our defense played amazing, especially PS2. He was definitely the best player on this team to start off with. I'm glad we were able to keep him the whole rebuild. And he just was amazing. So now, I'm going to simulate 5 years into the future and see if we can win any more Super Bowls. Okay, so it seems like we end the 2031 season 8-9, so I doubt we made the playoffs. But looking at the recap, in 2031, the Packers beat the Jags 42-35. Quay Walker is Super Bowl MVP. I'll let you look at the other stuff yourself. I'm not gonna read it out. 2030, Falcons beat Ravens 35-21. Chad Hills is Super Bowl MVP. 2029, Ravens go and beat the Commanders 26-21. Lamar Jackson is Super Bowl MVP. 2028, Chiefs beat the Panthers 42-31. Isaiah Pacheco is Super Bowl MVP. And then in 2027, the Bills beat the Falcons 31-17. And then obviously in 2026, we beat the Cowboys 24-10. Now, looking at the roster, I wonder who is gone. So, we have a new quarterback now. We have Gordon Steffa. He is not good. He's not even a top 32 quarterback. He's a 39 ranked quarterback, 28 years old, normal dev. Not good at all. I don't know where we got him. We might have drafted him later on. I don't know. But he is not good. We still have Marvin Mims, though. The wide receiver room is not great. We have Marvin Mims, which he has to be old now. Yeah, he's 30 years old now. 97 overall, though. Not bad. We still have J.J. Peterson. He's a 99 overall now. Looking really good. Obviously, we don't have the other tight end that we drafted. Our O-line looks a lot different. We have Roberts still. Yep, Derek Roberts. He's a 93 overall, 30 years old. So he's still really good. The O-line is not great though. You got a 75, 74 with Morale, 70, 77, 77. The receivers aren't great. 81 Stalling. Peter Stalling, 26 years old, 81 overall. Normal dev. Not good. Normal dev. Yeah, not great. The running back situation, McMillan, he's not great either. But maybe defense still looks good. Defense doesn't look half bad. Still have Basquine, of course, 29-year-old, 99 overall. Still have Greg Newsome and PS2. You also have Sapp and Hodge. Those guys look good. So PS2 is now down to star dev, 32 years old. Still a 99 overall though. It's not bad. And then Greg Newsome is an 89 overall. He is also 32 now. 87 with because Morale boosted him up to an 89. Sapp. They drafted Greg Sapp. He looks really good. 84 overall, 25 years old is not bad at all. And then you have Hodge, who is 26, 84 overall. He's definitely good as well. So the corner group isn't bad at all. They did good with the corners. Safeties aren't great. Still have Sanders. Still a superstar, 30 years old, 96 overall. Not bad at all. Still have Mills and Holman. I know they're both around 30 now. Yep, 30 years old, 87 overall. They were both the same age, so yeah, they're both 30. Holman is 30. Yeah, the defense is still pretty good. They still have Baron Browning. He must be really old. 33, 86 overall. And then it seems like they drafted Kincaid, because I do not remember having him. Yeah, they drafted Kincaid, I guess. 24, 85 overall. Not bad at all. So, the team isn't horrible. I mean, the O-line isn't great. They have one good player on the O-line. Tight end is good. They have Marvin Mims. He's amazing. And then that's the only key players. You got 3 good players on offense. But on defense, you still have some good players. I mean, Basquine is still amazing. PS2 is still 99 overall. Greg Newsome, still good. Baron Browning, still good. They drafted a guy who's pretty good. Kincaid. Your linebackers that we got are still really good. And then they drafted Sapp and Hodge. And they both seem to be very good. So the defense isn't bad. The offense, though, is definitely what let them down, it seems like. But the team isn't horrible. So I think that's where I'm going to leave off today's video. If you like today's video, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and leave a comment if you enjoyed. Goodbye.